Hey guys, so in today's video we're going to be going in with the Mmmmitchell. Myself, I'm Mmmmitchell from Beautybay. This is just me procrastinating on, my road to getting the Mmmmitchell palettes. In all honesty, I will get them at some point in my life. I'm motivated to get them. It's just one of those times at the minute, you know what I mean? Anywho, I've already primed my lids with the P. Louise base, and I am just popping the shade that I pointed to. I can't remember. They all begin with M, okay? They all begin with M. But yeah, anywho, I'm going in with this deep kind of rustic brown, reddish brown kind of shade. I did put some sellotape on the sides of my eyes just so they could kind of be even. I mean, I'm pretty sure both sides of my face are not even anyway, so that would not aid me in any way, but I just... anywho, just going in with the orange next. The orange didn't really do anything, but I added it anyway, just to kind of help the transition to the yellow shade, I guess. I'm really sorry if you can hear outside my window. I'm really hoping you can't. There are like cars, there are birds, there are children enjoying life, there's just so many noises interfering. But it's either that or a fan, because it's mega hot, guys. It's like 27 degrees. I'm not used to this kind of climate, you know. I am I like the summer, but honestly, I can only deal with it in small doses. You know what I mean? Like, when you go on a week holiday to a nice sunny place, and then you come home and it's nice and cool. Like, that's the kind of hot I can deal with. Not the kind of hot where it literally feels like your skin is about to melt off your body. Like, I can't deal with it. It's just too much. Anywho, going in with this yellow shade, and just kind of making that kind of gradient from the brownish to the yellow colour. It was actually, like, when you see these kind of tutorials on Instagram or something like that, and you're like, I wonder how they did that, It looks so intricate. Like, how did they, But, yeah, I literally used, like, 3 colours for this whole look, and I was a little bit like, whoa, I made that a bit easier than it looked. Anyway, just, getting rid of any shadow that was on my lid, because I wanted to put P. Louise base back on my lid, but I didn't want it to go in like browny reddy colour. I didn't want that. So I took off most of it, and then I went back in the P. Louise and I kind of mapped out my cut crease. So basically, like I said, I've been working on my cut creases. You guys know, I work on my cut creases now and then. It's a scary thing that I try and do. I'm so sorry. That was my computer, not yours. I rudely got a message, an email from My Protein World, just trying to sell me their stuff. Yeah, anyway, just kind of mapping out my cut crease, making sure kind of the tail was quite long as well, just because what I had planned for the kind of lash line, I needed space, basically. And then I'm just patting that product really into the lid, like, I make sure there's like no wetness. Oh no, that sounds horrible. Like, no dampness to the product. Like, you want it to basically feel like matte. So that's why I kind of use my finger just to kind of pat out the excess product. Then going back in with the rusticy, reddy, browny shade. I don't remember. They all begin with M. That's as far as I can remember, with all honesty. Yeah, just kind of using that to create a bit of a wing. But what I'm kind of doing is doing a bit like a double cut crease. I think that's what you call it. So then I went in with this kind of mustardy shade. I hadn't used this one, and as you can see, right, I put it nearly all over the lid, thinking like, oh, it looked quite cool. And then as I tried playing with it, I was like, this isn't looking cool, Lacey. We're meant to look cool. So I got the P. Louise and started like erasing some of it. Not all of it, just a bit of it. And then whatever looked unblended, I used my finger just to kind of blend it out so it looked like I did it on purpose. Because that's the art to this. It's doing accidents and making it look like you did it on purpose for a creative reason. That is why I do things. So yeah, just kind of go over it with a P. Louise, just kind of make sure you can still see the cut creasey bits that you're supposed to see. And then I go in my Vive Cosmetics, the palette, and I used the matte, like, matte pale shade, I guess. It's literally the only powder that doesn't make my lids crease. So, what's a girl to do? So yeah, I did kind of go in there, but honestly, what other powder, you know, a face powder, if that's what helps you, just, you know, do whatever you like. And then I go in with Opv Glitter Liner. This one's the gold one. They're really opaque. For a glitter, like a glitter liner, which usually, you know, is quite sparse. It's quite opaque, which I quite like the Opv, and they're like relatively quite inexpensive, which is also a plus. And just going over, you know, the cut creasy bit, just because I thought it needed a little something, you know, I was looking a little bit naked, so I just put a little bit back on. And then as you can see, I'm literally just doing the exact same thing to the other eye, just because, you know, I needed to get it to the 10-minute mark. Anyway, you don't need me to talk through this. I've literally already talked through it about the other eye, but I do just gently, not gently, what am I talking about? I don't gently do anything. I very quickly just kind of breeze through the second eye. Well, for you, I'm breezing through it. In real life, I didn't breeze through it. It happened about the same time as the other eye, to be perfectly honest, but that's the art of editing, I suppose. Anyway, going through all of this and just, you know, see, I did it on purpose. I told you guys, why didn't you believe me? I told you I did it on purpose. So much disbelief. Anyway, I then do some mascara, and then I do my face off camera, because I thought you guys have already seen a lot of my face stuff recently, and it's pretty much the same thing. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, I know what I like, and I use it often. You know what I mean? But I really want to try Colourpop, guys. I've been on the website like crazy, and I'm just like, I just want lots of Colourpop stuff. Like, that's just what I want. And I left this bit in because I thought it looked really satisfying. Yeah, that looks satisfying to me. I don't know about you guys, but it looks satisfying to me. So yeah, I do my skin off camera, and then I go in with lashes. These are Lashes of the Day from Unicorn Cosmetics, LOTD. And, you know, these are my favourite lashes, right? I don't need to keep reiterating that. I think you guys know that's my favourite lashes. I mean, I haven't made it obvious by now. And then I'm just going in with the bottom lashes this time. So I literally go in with the Rustic Brownie Ready shade, and then I go in a little bit of that kind of mustardy shade, like the tiniest bit, not too much, just to further, you know, blend it out. But I mainly just used the brown, to be perfectly honest with you, because I didn't want it looking too crazy on the bottom, because there's a lot going on at the top. So I didn't want it looking too grungy, because I know a lot of the time I do go very grungy in the bottom lash area. But I just wanted it not to look too grungy. You know, like that was good for me. Like, a little bit goes a long way. And then just doing a bit of mascara again. And then I go back in with the Vive Cosmetics, and I use like the lightest shimmery shade to do my inner corner and brow bone highlight. Just because it's just been a highlight that I have been loving to put there in these places. But if you don't have the palette, no biggie, choose your favourite highlighter or whatever in your stash that you've got. And yeah, this is pretty much the end of the look. I mean, just look at that brow bone highlight. I had to literally rub some of it out because it was so much. It was so intense. Yeah, I love it, honestly. Ugh, I just love it. Yeah, so this is pretty much the finished look, and I am very happy with it, to say the least. I quite like it. I will talk more about it, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, well, this part of the video. So guys, this is the finished look. I kind of did like, I don't know, some sort of cut crease. I don't know. I see this like trending a lot on Instagram, so that's kind of where I got my inspiration from. And I haven't had my Mmmmitchell palette out for ages, and if you do, sorry, I'm itching my leg, and if you do have that palette, like, it just has a special place in my heart, you know. And I know it's out, like, you can't get it anymore, like, it's like gone forever, but I'm sure you could try and recreate this look with different eyeshadow palettes, like the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe, or the Be Perfect palette. You know, a lot of palettes have like these kind of tones, so I think it'd be quite easy to get that kind of inspiration. But anywho, yeah, this is the finished look. I'm actually really happy with it, and sorry, I'm itching my leg again. I'm really itchy. And yeah, like I didn't come across any problems, but that was because I wasn't talking. So yeah, unfortunately this is going to be another voiceover, so I know some people don't like them, some people do, but at least you could just like, if you don't like it, just mute it and just watch, if you're happy to do that. But yeah, this is, I'm actually really, I was gonna say I'm really impressed with myself, like, toot my own horn, why don't I? No, I've never done this kind of look, and first time doing it, I don't think I did terrible at it. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm sorry, my fringe, I've just put like a ton of dry shampoo in it, and now it's gone really grey looking. Okay guys, so if you did like this look, please, please, please feel free and give it a thumbs up or comment down below. Share it with your friends. If you're like me, you don't have any friends, then I guess don't. Free and subscribe. And if you want to, you can also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is lacy.makeup. Feel free and give us a follow. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.